So hi guys, before I start the main video here, I just want to go through some paranormal channels that I want to shout out. In case any of you want to watch another channel, watch some more paranormal content, I've got 10 channels to go through. They'll all have their links in the description for you. Starting off, we have Fifth Sense Paranormal UK TV. Then we have Conjure Crest, Haunted Yorkshire, Three Souls Paranormal, SGP Paranormal, Truth Beyond Paranormal, Paranormal Proof 666, Angel T Whistling Ghost Paranormal, Lost Souls UK, and Hide and Seek Paranormal. Angel T Whistling Ghost Paranormal also sells paranormal equipment on Facebook, paranormal equipment sale. So yes, you could go and check those channels out. You know, if you want to watch another channel or see some more haunted content, I'd highly recommend it. And also guys, the reason I'm doing this is because as paranormal channels, we've got to be there to support each other. There are a lot of people out there doing it just for views and likes, and that's not what we're about. We're about doing it because it's what we love doing, it's our passion, and giving you real content is what we love. And you go and subscribe to these people as well. We are a para fam at the end of the day, and that's exactly what we need to be. So yeah, we'll subscribe and enjoy the video. Thank you. Hello guys, I'm not sure if you can see me very well today, but I'm basically here again at Mamhilad graveyard. Some of you guys will know this place if you've been watching me from the start. I came here about 3 years ago, something like that. Basically it's a local graveyard to me that I came to before, and it actually had a bit of paranormal activity, only a little bit. It was where I was counting down from 10 and I said, can you spike the K2 meter or something like that, and it actually did. And the nechophonic, when I got to 3, said 2 for me before it spiked.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So that's like one of the things I caught before here. I'm just here in the dark. I mean, why not? Just wanted to go and make another video for you, so I did. Yeah, so we're just gonna do a little bit of an investigation here and just see if anything happens. Obviously you guys seen that before. I will quickly mention, before I actually started filming today, I was sitting down just over here and I just felt something like brush my hair. That's probably why my hair's a bit of a mess, if it still is, I'm not sure. But I felt it, it was like, wow. But I can't be certain what it was. But I have got stuff on me, not my K2 meter, which you can probably hear. It's rattling around inside my pocket. But yeah, you've seen that before if you watched it. I think this location is pretty active, to be fair, but I'm not sure if it is going to be active now. I mean, what I meant by that is, was active when I came here before. Didn't get much, but we was getting answers on the nechophonic. And not only that, obviously when the K2 meter spiked, it was like, wow, because it could have spiked any time. It didn't, but when I was counting down, it decides to spike. I mean, imagine that. And it actually says 2 for me on the nechophonic as I'm counting. That was probably one of the best bits of activity I caught that year, to be fair. Can't remember the year at this moment. It's probably 2021, 2020. I think. I could be wrong. Could even be after that. I mean, time flies by. And you can see the graves here are all old. But nice little location to do, to be fair. I was waiting for that pub next to it, just down by there, called the Horse and Jockey, to shut down. But well, it's not shut down, but I mean it closed. It shuts at 10, so it's more or less 10 now. So at least now it's quiet. So I was kind of worried in case you could hear like people being loud in the background. So it just gives us a little bit of time not to hear anybody, just us lot here. grass is pretty long, but this is like a path, because as you can see here the grass is long, here is like going straight down, because there's actually a fence down by there which I'm just walking you down to. There are a lot of bugs in here, by the way, a lot. So, I had a few crawling at me earlier and I was like, get off. I think it was a woodlice at one point. There we are. Right, I'm going to put my K2 meter down, just down by there on this thing. Get it out for you. Got my cat balls in there as well. Alright. Right, so that'll flash, obviously, if a spirit is setting it off. Sometimes it'll flash. This one, if you bang it, as you can see, so that's why I always keep it level, because sometimes a lot of investigators, they think if they're holding it, it's flashing. Spirit, I would say no, put it down, because that way you can't see that you've moved, and because some people don't realise when they're moving, they're actually setting it off themselves, especially when they start getting a little bit old, like mine. I think now it's about 3 or 4 years old myself, so yeah, that'd be 3 years, I think, I've had that. Right, do any spirits here want to make communication today? Could you spike this K2 meter for me? There's sheep up there, by the way. I'm not sure if you can see them. No, you can't, but they're up there. I can see them just about and hear them. So spirits, could you set this off for me today? I put a cat board here there, should we? I'm only going to put one cat board down. I don't want to put them all down. Well, I've only got 2 left. I did have 3, but see, as you all know, the ancient ram in. I came back with 1 less. So best wait for that to stop flashing. Right, so we've got a K2 meter here and a cat ball. Could you set one of these off for me, please? If there's any spirits here today. Tonight, I should say. Can you spike my K2 meter to red? Noise down there was actually, I think, the pub, because there's still people in there working. So it's where they're just closing and going out the back. So don't worry too much about that. Could you spike my K2 meter to red for me, please, if you were here? As you will see, since last year, I've become a lot of you have said this to me as well, I've become a lot more rational with my explanations, because when I first started filming, I was always like, oh, look at that, you know, that happened. Now I'm just calm. I remain calm. I keep myself, I'm not going to say professional, but I keep myself just knowledgeable in the circumstances. If something does happen, it's always an explanation for it. And since I've had that attitude, I feel like myself in these investigations have improved, because before I'd hear any little noise and I'd be like, wow, it's a spirit. But that, you got to think, then I was 16, 17. Now I'm 20, believe it or not. And I really want to, you know, prove it the right way. And, you know, if something happens, I want to say what it could be and not just say that it's paranormal. These videos aren't about just saying that it's a spirit who's done this. It's about explaining all the things that could it be, and then going off that. You got to eliminate factors when you do this, and that's what I do. And that's kind of what I like right now, because back then, I will admit, especially in a lot of my older videos, I was very, how do I say it? I was very naive. I think it was, you got to include the naivety of youth, which was possibly part of it. But now, you know, since, you know, the channel's changed a lot, you know, the videos I used to have on the channel, a lot of them are gone, and I'm doing things better now, and I feel like my connection to the spirit world is better. I'm not saying by that I'm some sort of, you know, medium or psychic, but I feel more connected to it. I'm starting to feel things more, and I'm actually, how do I explain it? I'm not sure how do I explain it, but I'm starting to feel more that if something is here, it'll connect with me in a better way. And that's what I'm focusing on now, because when you actually clear your mind, when you're doing these investigations, you're actually opening yourself up more to what could happen. But if you're too distracted by like the naivety side of you, where you're going to say anything can be a spirit, then that's where you're distracted and things aren't going to go right. I know a lot of you will understand that. I may sound confusing the way I speak, but that's the way I'm thinking, because I'm opening myself up more. I'm being more open to the possibilities. They still haven't spiked or gone off, by the way, just to let you know. Do you set it off for me, spirits? Can you do that for me today? Sorry about that loud traffic in the background, though. Okay, so we was getting stuff on the necrophonic before, so I'm going to put that back on now. I'm not sure you hear it very good. Oh, my phone out. There we go. Keys. There we are. Remember, if you hear anything or see anything, let me know, because the camera will pick things up that I haven't seen. Right. Hello, spirits. My name is Jared. I'm here today just to investigate. I have came here before. You spirits might remember me, you might not. I don't know. I'm just here to have a little bit of communication. I'm not here to harm you in any way. I want to make that very clear. You have. I will also make clear you have no permission to mess with my, well, next door, the pub. You have permission to use my equipment, but not to attach yourself to me or any of my equipment. I want to make that known in the name of the Lord. So we're going to put this down here. No, we're not going to put that down there because the K2 meter's there. I didn't think then. We're going to hold this close to the camera. All right, so they can see. Right. Is there any spirits here today? The whole point of me bringing here, a lot of you might not know, but these are equipments that we use to prove paranormal. This is the necrophonic. You can speak to me through this. K2 meter here. Cat ball there. I've only got the one out. I haven't put the other one out because I've only got two at the moment, as I said. This camera here will pick up anything if you want to show yourself or do anything on camera for my viewers. It's all about proving that there is life after death, and that's what we do these videos for, just to let your spirits know. So now you're aware of that. I don't want to say to you that you've got to communicate with me, but any communication is appreciated. So just be aware of that, but you do not have to. I want to make you aware of that. Do not have to just because I'm here. Okay, so what do you want to say, spirits? Is anyone there? Did you just say pressure? Yes? I think the spirit just said pressure. What do you feel pressured about? Or am I pressuring you? I'm not. I don't mean to pressure you. Sorry if I am. Could you spike this K2 meter for me, please? Or play my cat ball over there. It is quite fun to play with. Could you do that for me, please, spirits? Thing? What thing? I'm not sure if that said demon or something else. I hope it didn't say demon. But again, you guys can replay it back for me. Not getting much tonight, are we? A pathway in between here. Oh, it is. Pathway past the trees. I'm probably not going to walk down there because it's very overgrown up here, and I'll probably be unlucky enough to get something on my head. That's what I don't want. Could you spike that for me, please, Spirit? Could you spike that? Or move that? Okay, thank you, Spirits. I'm going to turn that off. By the way, guys, you've probably seen a few videos now where I've been using that and it hasn't been loud. And again, I do apologise for that. I really do. But what the plan is going to be is I'm going to be bringing a speaker out with me, especially as we go on more investigations. You can hear it louder. You can hear what they're saying better. That's the plan. I have done that before a few times, I think. But I think doing that now would be the best idea, because at least then if anything happens or they say anything, you can hear it louder and you can understand it better. So that is the plan. It's not just because of the phone, because before you could hear it, it's just because that phone got damaged last year. It's a long story. It's a little crack in it, and the crack got a little bit bigger, and then the phone volume kind of dropped, I think. So, but yeah, Spirits, could you do something to this cat ball? Set this off for me. Could you do that for me today? No? Okay, I'm going to move the cat ball then. Right. Come on, Spirits. Is there anything you can do for me? Please, Spirits. If there is, I would really appreciate it if you could just set that off for me. Spike it to red and I'll be happy. Sorry guys, I'm just playing my camera. I can zoom out better. There we are. Yeah, because the thing is that this camera can zoom in a bit more. And then the flashlight, oh, didn't even notice that. The flashlight actually adjusts by how much I move out or in. Wow. I did not even notice that. We'll be honest. So yeah guys, that was kind of it for tonight. I'm not going to do a lot here. There wasn't much happening. I have done other stuff off the camera that I haven't got much. But you have got to bring into factor when you do investigations. You're not going to get everything happen every time. It's just not going to happen. If it's not going to be, it's not going to be. You got to revisit locations. You got to come back, with other things, and just do investigations as you would, but just separate them. You don't want to include too much in one day, because if the spirits don't want to communicate that day, they don't want to communicate that day. But yeah, it's not going to happen every time for you. If it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen, and not much here tonight has happened for me. But yeah, it's been good to come back. I mean, I just wanted to come back and do one in the dark for you. That was the main thing. So it's been quite good for me. I've enjoyed coming back. But yeah, until next time, see ya.